Alrighty, so the the Korean live stream has just ended a little bit ago, and we pretty much sat through the entire thing, and there was a ton of talking. So to save you guys the trouble, we're gonna just go over quickly what they showed off. Obviously, the biggest leaks and everything like that were pretty much true. I wish I could see where I was scanning in the video right here, though. That's kind of annoying. Oh well, let's look at this really quickly. So they did end up releasing the full resolution of that leaked trailer that we got. So let me make sure that it's in top quality here, so you can actually see what they were showing off. So obviously it was true. We are getting Traitor Meliodas, which is really, really cool. There is a new darkness attribute, and all of this stuff is, you know, factual. Damage dealt increased by 10% against all attributes except darkness, and then increases allies' damage dealt by 10% against heroes with an attribute advantage. So that's pretty nuts, to be honest. Whenever they were showing him off in the live stream, as far as his actual, like, you know, the PvP between the two teams and everything like that, both of them did have melee on the team, but he didn't look like he was like super crazy insane. There were some people in the chat who were sort of translating the skills and everything like that, which is really helpful. I'm pretty sure his passive was somewhere along the lines of every time an ally or like an allied teammate or whatever, so it can be melee or a teammate on your team, attacks, he gains like a 6% stat buff, all the way up to, he can stack up to 5 of them, I'm pretty sure, and then his passive makes it to where he just flat out takes like 40% less damage. Just, that's it, which is pretty insane. I'm not sure exactly how true that is. We'll have to wait for the like official like translations and stuff like that for the actual passives and skills and stuff. Somebody was saying that one of his or his single target ability is a amplify card. Not sure if that's actually true or not, but he was pretty cool, and I think that would probably be right. And then the AoE card that he has, they were saying, is a pierce rate card, which is kind of interesting. I think the ultimate had something to do with removing buffs and stances from the enemy and then dealing damage. I don't think it was anything like super nuts, but then again, that was just the stuff that people were typing in chat, so like I said, take that with a grain of salt. Not sure how true it is until we get the actual translations, but it seemed to be pretty spot on, because every time that they were showing the character and everything like that, it seemed to be working the way that they said it was. Notable things about this screen right here is some of these base stat values and stuff like that are pretty high. I'm not sure exactly which of these stats are which, but 200% is a crazy high stat. His lifesteal, we definitely noticed, was through the roof. Like, he was dealing some pretty big numbers and then gaining huge numbers back. So he has a ton of lifesteal. He has 65,000 CC right here, which is pretty insane. We were assuming that he's probably using HP defense or some sort of HP gear to show off his CC being so high for whatever reason. Not sure why they did that, if that is true, because he's definitely like an attacker unit. Like, I think he would gain a lot of, you know, perks from running an attack set instead. Then again, they didn't show the gear or anything like that, so we don't actually know what his gear was. But yeah, they do show off the skills and everything like that. They show off the skill animations, which are kind of cool as well. We'll kind of look at those very briefly, and then they showed off the outfits, which I'm super excited for. A lot of the outfits actually look super cool, and I know that it's kind of like, I don't know, that probably shouldn't be what I'm most excited about, but the character looks insane. I love the aesthetic of the character. His base, this is his base UR outfit. His SSR outfit is the like the green outfit where he has like the bell-bottom pants on that I absolutely despise. But you can see some of the skill animations here. Here's the gold one. This is the single target attack. It's basically just like a swipe down and then a swipe to the side, which is kind of cool. Hopefully they'll show the AoE one right here, and then the ultimate actually looks super cool to me. It's not like anything like crazy spectacular, but I don't know, it feels like it matches the character. If they'll show me, I don't want to like skip it, but all right, here's the level 1. So he just does a quick swipe across the entire team, and then it like explodes, which is kind of cool looking. I kind of want to see the gold one. So it's just a little bit more cinematic, of course. And then hopefully they'll show off the ultimate here. People are already posting in the Discord with different kinds of stuff, which is kind of cool. If you haven't joined the Discord, feel free to join it. It's in the, there should be a link to it in the description. This is the ultimate though. I think the ultimate looks really, really neat. He basically just like rushes through all the enemies, and then he gets his demon mark on his head, and then he just throws the sword down and it just explodes, which I think is super, super cool looking. It does put a debuff on him. I don't know exactly what that does because like I said, you know, I can't read Korean. Looking at some of the outfits though, they do go over all of the outfits. This is the UR outfit, the base UR outfit. I don't think that they even click on the SSR outfit though, so we won't get really like a good, oh okay, never mind, they do. So that's the SSR outfit. That is one of the outfits that they have. It looks a little bit more like his casual wear outfit. I feel like most new units end up getting a casual wear outfit. They had the Power Ranger outfit, of course, which is for all Meliodas. This is like one of the ones that I assume everybody's going to be using. It's like a dark suit with a cape on it, which is really, really cool looking. And then this outfit is also pretty cool as well. It almost reminds me of Festival Zeldris's, or one of Festival Zeldris's outfits, which look pretty cool. I was really excited about the weapons though, because of the big sword on Meliodas. So the first one is basically like a gigantic saw blade, like a serrated blade, which reminds me a lot of Slater. And then you have his default weapon, and then it gets a little bit more fancy where it's like definitely a lot more detailed sword. And then to match the dark suit, this one has like the really cool like blue aura down the middle of it and everything. It looks super cool. So that one's really neat. I'm pretty sure they end up switching into that one, but that one actually doesn't look bad either. I kind of like the design of that one. Like I like the overall like shape of it and everything, which is kind of cool. But I don't want to skip those, but they have the weird Justin Bieber haircut. Not a big fan of that one. They have this, which I've played a ton of like MMOs and RPGs and stuff like that. I really hate helmets that have huge horns on them like this, so not a big fan of that one particularly. But it is what it is. I assume a lot of people will probably use that with the dark outfit. Some people like that kind of helmet. Personally, not a fan. I kind of want them to show, yeah, there's like a little bandana one, which is kind of cool. Not my favorite. He doesn't have like a whole lot of like great hairstyles, to be honest. But he is missing a hairstyle, and his that is what, you know, directly translates into like HP, which is crazy that he has as much CC as he does with only having 4 hairstyles, which is pretty crazy. So they showed him off a little bit. I don't remember exactly how long it is into the stream where they get into the PvP itself. If I could actually get the preview here, that would be nice. Shouldn't be too far back that they actually start the match, because I think this is the first match. Alright, so they load into the match. He's using like a demon team with his melee, which is pretty cool. I think it's really neat that he's using Cusack, because obviously Cusack can proc his passive with melee attacking because he's a demon, which is kind of cool. I think I'll probably try to mess around with a team with the new melee and Cusack on it. I think that'll be more my style. But you can see that the team that we're watching is just a complete festival team pretty much. He does attack twice with Escanor first before attacking with melee, because I would assume the fact that melee's single target card is the Amplify. Because his teammates attacked, it gave him the stat buffs, which in turn are going to help him, you know, get more damage off the Amplify. He doesn't do like crazy big damage, which was kind of surprising. As far as I'm concerned, this PvP showcase was kind of meh as far as like showing the actual unit's potential and stuff like that. He didn't really look like he was going to do all that crazy. But then again, they always kind of end up screwing up these festival, you know, showcases and everything like that with new units. You can see there he uses 2 cleave cards with Cusack, which always do pretty decent damage, and then he uses the amplify card on melee to finish him off, which is kind of cool. But then yeah, it pretty much takes a turn here. He uses Goddess Liz in the back, and he's pretty much able to whittle down the opponent's team and pretty much win the match. I think he ends up just forfeiting because he knows that he can't win. So yeah, kind of unfortunate. I don't think they did another match. A big thing to note here, though, is you can see already in the top right, you have the normal chart for the attributes, and then you have the dark one, and they already have a light attribute above that. So there's definitely going to be light attribute characters. I was talking about it with stream, and I would imagine they're probably going to release a light unit, if not as the part 2 to the festival banner. They're probably going to do a festival banner part 2, and it's going to probably be a light unit, or they'll do another festival right after this one, I would imagine, which is going to be kind of annoying. It's going to be very hard to save your gems at the moment. But I can't imagine them already having the light symbol and everything like that in the game and not having a unit to do anything with it. So I would imagine it's probably going to be very close, but then again, that's just my personal speculation and everything. It could be a while. Everybody in the chat was basically speculating, saying Mayel is probably going to be the first light unit, and I would definitely agree that he's a good candidate for it. But after that was pretty much it. They really didn't show off a whole lot else. They showed off like a screen that was showing like the lottery event thing that they were going to be doing, where you have like a chance to win like 1,000 diamonds or whatever, and then they did like a couple of social media things, like event stuff. So that was pretty much it. It really wasn't too much. It was just sort of showing off the new character, and that was basically the whole live stream, and then they talked for like 45 minutes. So that was pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say. Hopefully by the time I wake up, they will have these skills and everything translated. I'll probably try to just do a YouTube post. I'm not going to make a whole separate video just for that, because I feel like I've been bombarding you guys with videos over the last day or so because of all this hype and everything. So I'm probably just going to try to take it easy for the rest of the week. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you weren't available for the live stream and everything like that, hopefully this was a decent recap to kind of show you guys what you missed out on, or what you've got to look forward to. But yeah, honestly, he looks sick. Super excited for him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the dev notes were saying that he's going to come out on the 6th of January for us on Global. Not sure if they're getting him tomorrow or not for JP, or if they're going to also get him on the 6th and we're going to like completely sync the games up or not. But definitely a pretty interesting time to play the game because of the whole new attribute and everything like that. So looking forward to it, honestly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one.